Hey, Fiancé Freaks, I'm Sam.
I'm Emily, and this is 90 Day Fiancé Freaks.
You know, some weeks more than others, Emily, but this week, ooh, I was really feeling the third tierness of The Last Resort.
So much so. So we're talking about our 90-day hierarchy.
Exactly. Sam and Emily's hierarchy of 90 Day. Oh, obviously, tippity top. Normal 90 Day. Then we've got the best spin-offs Other Way, Before the 90 Days, Happily Ever After, and then we get down to this third tier. She rough, this third tier, Emily.
Way down here. The Last Resort's down here. The Single Life. Hunt for Love.
Yeah.
I mean, we're here for it. Like, we still fucking love these shows, but ooh, they're trashy.
They've been trashed. Of the best variety, of course. Of the 90-day variety.
And, you know, not that they're not all trashy, but there are levels of trashiness. And
Right.
This is the lowest on our hierarchy. If you want to see what we're talking about, by the way, go on our social media and take a look. Look for the pyramid.
I love it. I love the third tier, but some weeks I do question what we're doing.
And this was one of those weeks.
It sure was. Well, first of all, we're still at the bootleg. The boot laugh. The boot. What is it again?
Bootleg, boot laugh, boot camp.
It's painful.
Painful. How could this scene stretch on? How? How did they make it 2 episodes? No, I'm sorry, no. That boot laugh did not deserve 2 fucking episodes. Fine, I'll tolerate it for 1. But 2, right. Oh my God, stop it right now.
I'm struggling with Sarper. I am.
Totally normal.
Although Kara didn't seem to be struggling with Sarper. She thought it was so sweet and endearing that he said you should do whatever you want with your body and which is, yeah, that's just a normal thing to say. That's not sweet or endearing. That's just normal.
I mean, at least he said the appropriate thing, though. Like, he had the right answer. But no, it was annoying. I was annoyed just that she even asked his opinion. Like, what? Kara, yeah. Don't ask Sarper's. Like, we don't care. We don't care about that.
Well, also, she's basically like, we're both in the sex work industry. Why don't we bond over it? I don't know. It was...
That's right. Which I don't know. That was kind of cool. Like, I kind of loved that. I was like, oh yeah, like they are. And I think I loved it because I hadn't necessarily like connected the two of them. Like, what is their common ground? That's Sarper and Kara's biggest common ground. Like, I would have never made that connection, but Kara did.
Kara did, and she asked his opinion. She loved his opinion.
Did she love his opinion about her son, though?
Yeah, actually. She seemed to receive it very well. She says, yeah, I understand that. I received that. And honestly, I don't throw Sarper any shade for pointing that out. We're all thinking it. We've talked about it before. This is a difficult gray area for her son eventually when he becomes cognizant of what's happening. So she seemed to be receptive to that.
Yes, I thought so too. In the moment, she definitely was not going to expand on her thoughts or feelings about it. She basically just said, yeah, okay, I received that. Right, like you said. But then in the interview, she did expand more on her feelings about that. And just the way she was willing to talk about it in the interview. She's not just kind of ignoring it or pretending like it's not there. And she did say she struggles with figuring out the best way to provide for your child and the best way to protect your child.
And I think that's the story with any mother, no matter what extreme it's to, right? That might be a little bit more of an extreme case, but we all do that. We all toe that line.
100%. And, you know, I actually have been struggling with something along those lines with Karen Guillermo in my own brain, as far as when Guillermo says, she doesn't have to do that to make money. Like, she could do something else to make money. And I have actually been tending to agree with Guillermo in that case until Shekinah said something at the bar. Shekinah said if Guillermo could support her lifestyle, then she wouldn't be having to do that. And the way that Shekinah phrased that, something clicked for me about it's about Kara's lifestyle. Like, we might think, oh, just spend less money, just do less of this, do less of that. But honestly, a lifestyle change, a lifestyle shift, that's not easy. That's not a quick thing. Just for some reason that clicked, because I have been in positions where, yeah, just fucking spend less money, Emily. Just change your lifestyle. And it's like, well, that's actually not that fucking easy.
But that makes me think she's saying that she has to do this to provide for her son, but now you're saying, and Shekinah's saying, that she has to provide a certain standard of lifestyle for her son, right? Like her Tesla.
That is exactly what I'm getting at, is that I think that before Shekinah made that comment, I was thinking all those things are extra. But what I'm saying now is more from a place of understanding that when you get used to a certain lifestyle,
sure,
it's not easy to adjust and change it.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And you shouldn't have to. If that's the lifestyle and she wants to lead. But what I'm saying is, I don't think she's owning that. And she's saying, oh, I have to do this as a single mom for my son. When really a lot of it is, rightfully so, get it, girl, that I want this lifestyle for myself. I want this standard of living for myself. I want a nice house, a nice car. I want to look nice, So her kid would be happy with probably any car or any house, but why should she have to sacrifice that?
Yeah, that is another good point, right? She kind of said sacrifice her lifestyle. She didn't say sacrifice her son's lifestyle. So that is a very good point.
I'm not saying she should only provide what her son needs in that. Like, there is room for both, but not with Guillermo, apparently.
Right. And so I think that through this little rabbit hole we just went down, we have found one of the biggest, deepest problems in Kara and Guillermo's relationship, which is lifestyle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because through Guillermo's perspective, through Guillermo's eyes, he's like, just give that shit up. Let's live on less. Let's live a simpler, cheaper lifestyle. And Kara is like, hell no, that's not what I want. That's not the life I want. And nobody is right or wrong there. It's just a difference of opinions, a difference of values, a difference in lifestyle. Guillermo's out on the river, kayaking all the time, camping, getting dirty. Kara is not into that. I mean, I don't know, but it seems like.
He even said himself, I don't make enough money to support the way that she lives. Even if he wanted to give all of that to her, he does not make enough.
And so maybe sometimes love isn't always enough.
Oh, don't you say that, Emily.
Because lifestyle plays such a major role for them.
Oh, it absolutely does. And I don't think you realize that until you're living the lifestyle alongside of someone else who doesn't get up at the same time you get up, and doesn't go to bed at the same time you go to bed, and doesn't have the same hobbies after the kids are asleep that you have.
Definitely. So yes, that was one piece of the boot laugh for sure. Another piece was when Pow started teaching everyone how to wrestle.
Yes, she did. I loved that part.
Or not really teaching, more just like doing her moves on them.
Can we have extended episodes about that, please, instead of Sarper's stupid boot laugh? I want to see Pow's wrestling camp.
That's right. Like, I definitely would have rather seen a fitness class led by Pow teaching wrestling moves rather than boot laugh. Maybe we'll see that later.
Ooh, they're going to take turns doing the fitness classes.
One can hope.
But listen, this really shone a lot of light on the pro wrestling industry for me, who is not a fan or very well versed in that world at all. It's just, they're all moves. It's like a dance. It's choreographed. Yeah. It's like a dance. So she's actually not making physical contact with these people. I know she's not really fighting them, but even in the ring, they all know what move to do next.
They know the moves. And that was the most obvious when she was doing her moves on Russ.
On Russ.
Right. Because the other cast members didn't know. Like, they don't know necessarily all the specifics, but Russ is so close to it all because of how that he knew exactly what exaggerated this or that move.
Right.
Like, she hits him and he falls back and, all that silliness. Sumit thinks Pao is intense, but kind of hot.
We all think Pao's intense, but kind of hot. That's her thing.
That is literally her vibe. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. And hearing Sumit say it was fucking hilarious.
It's so funny because Sumit would never glance in the other direction of any woman than Jenny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I do not think he's out here sleazing it up, but he can appreciate a beautiful sight like we all can.
All right, so let's circle back to Russ and the erogenous zones.
I truly don't understand, Emily. What the fuck is happening that Russ is too tired? No.
Okay, so you're where I was last week. Last week I was I'm still pissed, but last week you were a little bit more empathetic. No, dude, I'm fucking pissed. Right. He's too tired. Oh my God. Fuck you.
Right. So let me get this straight. Pao does her homework. She's proud of herself for being an A+ student. She finds his erogenous zones like it's hard.
8 of them, she says.
That's not the issue. That wasn't even the homework. His erogenous zones are not a problem. She knows them and she services them. He does not reciprocate, I thought was their whole issue.
That it was exactly their whole issue.
So why did she find his erogenous zones and then he is too tired from it? That blew my mind.
It's just what you said last week. He's a selfish lover.
Okay. Amen. But apparently she enables it because why the fuck would you find his erogenous zones before he finds yours? I'd be like, here, I'm on the couch, motherfucker. I will wait. I'm not finding a single one of yours until you find all 12 of mine, whatever it is.
I mean, I hear that, but it's like, I wonder if it's the type of situation where if she doesn't go for it, just nothing will happen. Like, they just won't do anything.
Yeah, that's absolutely what
I don't know. Right.
But then, like, the smile on his face, I did not love it, but it was so genuine and giddy. And he was just like, hee about her having pleasured him. I'm like, how dare you?
I know. And she was almost embarrassed to ask him to do the same for her, or shy, or almost maybe meek about it. The reason that this stood out to me so much this week and last week when she showed him her sex toy is because it's very out of character for our intense and hot Pao that everyone knows and loves. To see her as anything less than an outwardly sexual being is weird.
Wait, but she told him that she was gonna like hold his head down until he What do you mean she was meek? She was like, I'm not doing this ever again until you get down there. And she's like cursing, they're bleeping her, she's like making motions about holding his head. Like,
that's true. that came afterwards. Okay. That seemed performative to me.
Oh,
that piece of it. I don't know. Okay. It was before she said that. She was kind of, maybe I misread it, but she was just like building up to what the part you're talking about. And when she was building up, she was kind of shy, kind of just to ask him to do those things. Yeah. And then it was almost like she realized she was being shy and she was like, let me snap out of that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. She did hesitate. I don't even think she said at first that he hadn't done his homework until, it took her a while to come out with that. We're like, we all know he didn't do his homework.
We all fucking know it.
He did take a body shot out of her titties. But he didn't know how. Russ, it is not hard. There are tits in front of your face. There's a shot glass in them.
Put your face in the tits.
Drink it. He's just like a helpless little puppy and it's not cute. Helpless puppies can be
Right.
cute, but this one is not.
This one is not. Okay, so then they all come down and get in the vans, going out to the bars, Sammy.
Apparently going out to a crazy bar in England that they're doing a dance on the tabletops like it's spring break in Mexico or something.
Sarper and Shekinah do not want to ride with Pow.
There's a whole dynamic there. Pow talks too much.
Her voice sticks in their heads at night. What?
Listen, coming from Sarper, who never shuts up. Please.
That is such a good point. Sarper is not one to talk as far as someone's voice. And I have a feeling that Sarper and Shekinah would have had those complaints no matter who they got in the van with.
No matter who. Tell it, Emily. Yes, exactly. They just were, whoever it was, they were excited to have a problem with. So.
Okay, so we did get to see my looking forward to from last week, which was Sumit bringing up all the drama about everything that Sarper said during the boot laugh about Rebecca.
So Rebecca gets the impression that he only talked about her the whole boot laugh. Which, in Sarper's defense, I don't come to often, but it really wasn't that much.
Right. It definitely was not the whole thing. And what that makes me question is the communication at which point Rebecca learned that, like the conversation she had
Right.
with, it was Kara and Pow. Why didn't we see that conversation in which Kara and Pow told Rebecca that Sarper's entire boot laugh was about her? And just to kind of gauge, was it Rebecca who took it that
Right.
way, or is it the way that Kara and Pow delivered it? I feel like it very easily could have been either or both of those.
Yeah, I think it was a combo platter. I think it was definitely, they said he was talking about you throughout, and she took that as the whole time.
So the details that Sumit does recount to Rebecca are pretty juicy and incriminating towards Sarper. Sumit tells Rebecca that Sarper said that she has 4 husbands under the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
Rebecca's response is, well, I'd be happy to dig a hole for him, but it would have to be a hole that was big enough for his ears to fit in.
Then they really go on about his ears. They're going to cut the ears off. They're going to fold them under. They're like,
The ears again.
I know.
Oh my gosh. Cheap shots.
Well, she also talked about his frosted gray tips, and we expanded on the ears. So
That's right. That's right. Okay, but my absolute favorite part of that entire van conversation is when Jenny said, I personally haven't heard Sarper be funny.
oh god, that was so good. So good.
Is that the only thing Jenny said this entire episode?
Pretty damn close. There were a few other little one-liners, but that was so good. I was like, me either, Jenny, me either.
It is so good. It was so mic drop. But Sumit
Yeah.
disagrees with her, which is cute. I like that they can disagree, though. Like,
Yeah.
that's cute that they can just, like, civilly disagree and not, like, fucking get at each other's throats about some silly little detail like that.
True. Their bromance is back on, Sarper and Sumit, this episode.
Back on, baby. Back on.
I feel like he stepped out with Ziad a little bit there for a minute, but he's back with Sumit now. Well, because he, again, apologizes to Ziad.
Again. That's right. Oh my gosh. For the second time. And just the way that it all transpired. Okay. So let's back up. Because, yeah, they get to the bar, the swinging lamps when they're serving the drinks. That was pretty cool. So, yes, pretty much right off the bat, Rebecca is so annoyed. She says Sarper is a little man. He's a fake alpha. And she's marching right up to him immediately.
Yep, calls him out. And he He doesn't see the problem. He says, why are you getting so worked up about it? And he does say, I didn't talk about you the whole time. It was just one or two comments.
Well, and so he says Rebecca has no sense of humor. He tells her she needs to laugh because he's roasting her. It's nothing special to be roasted. She needs to laugh about it. And this is one instance where, again, I hate to say it, but I hear Sarper's point.
I do too. And I actually, when he said, we are here because of marital issues, and in marriage, you need to have a sense of humor to survive. I was like, oh, damn, Sarper. Oh, damn it.
Don't you be dropping those truth bombs. And, you know, we always circle around Sarper like this. We hate him, and then he says something fucking wise, or he actually is funny. You know when he's funny. He's funny when he's not trying to be.
That's the thing about him, too, is when he tries to be funny and he looks at you with this eager look in his eye, like, right, I'm funny, right? That was funny, right? You're like, no, buddy, it wasn't.
No.
Stop looking at me like that. It wasn't funny. But yeah, when it's more accidental.
Right, when it's more organic.
There you go. Yep.
When he finally does apologize to Rebecca and he says, I shouldn't have roasted you without you there, that gave him even more points.
I know.
Because that was like, okay, yeah, that's that. He acknowledged that, and I hadn't even thought of that either, but that's true. Like, during a comedian's act that's a roast, the person is there. Like, right. Aren't they usually, like, sitting on stage?
Yeah, they have, like, a throne or some sort of fancy chair. Yeah, like a guest of honor type situation.
Right, they're the guest of honor who's being roasted, so he definitely did recognize and see that. And Rebecca just did not let that shit go the entire fucking...
And here's what I've noticed about Rebecca. I think I've said it before, too, is she takes the man too seriously. Yes. All of us and all the rest of the cast have gotten the memo by now that you just don't take Sarper too seriously. If you do, he will actually drive you mad. But he's not that serious. Even his little alpha attitude, even his crazy eyes when he is being kind of aggressive, he's not ever that serious. He's kind of playing a part all the time.
Literally all the time. And when Shekinah said something about it takes a man of a certain level of confidence to be a dancer, to be a stripper, right? And she wants a man with that level of confidence. No. My main thought was Sarper just has a level of lack of self-awareness. I feel like.
Delusion.
There it is. Delusion.
No, but Emily, she said she married him because he's a stripper.
Right. Oh, not one of the reasons. Like, that is the reason.
Yeah. She's like, when I married him, he was a stripper. And if I'm honest, that's why I married him. And she gave a good reason, why. Right? She said, because they're confident and all that. Right.
Because the confidence, but I don't know. I think it goes way outside of the ballpark of confidence into delusion. Okay, but we got to circle back to the then conversation that Sarper had with Zied. So Rebecca confronts him. They have that tense conversation. And just the difference in Sarper's tone from... Right. Well, and even before that, though, I wanted to mention how Zied... When Rebecca confronted Sarper, Zied was there immediately.
Oh, he got the memo. Mm-hmm.
He jumped up out of his seat. He ran up, stood right behind her. Mm-hmm. Which was so good.
Yeah, he knows. He's not making that mistake again. Good for him.
Right? That was good.
It was so easy for Sarper to apologize to Zied. It just rolled off the tongue. It was the first thing he said. He's like, sorry, man. You're right. Sorry, man. What? And then he didn't even apologize to Rebecca for the first few seconds of his apology. He was like, I shouldn't have done that. And she just looks at him. She's like, and? Like, yeah.
You mean much later on?
Yeah. You still have to say the words, I'm sorry, or, I apologize. But yeah. He volunteered that apology to Zied. Lickety split. No
problem. And Zied didn't immediately accept it either. Zied defended Rebecca. Like, in that dynamic, I noticed a little bit less bromancy going on this episode between the two of them, because If Zied were still kind of under Sarper's thumb, he would have been like, oh, it's fine, no big deal, thanks for apologizing, or whatever, some version of that. But instead, as soon as Sarper apologized, he said, that wasn't cool. He maybe accepted the apology, but then he said, it's not okay to talk about my wife like that in public in front of people. He continued to defend her and explain why he was defending her.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's moving on back to submit because
that's right.
Standing up to him too much.
That's right. He definitely is.
Well, so then Pow comes and kind of gets in between Rebecca and Sarper and kind of keeps the peace a little bit. It's like, come here, Rebecca, come over here.
But what she says, Sammy, she says, let's all calm down a little bit. Let's have some shots.
What, is that not calming?
I mean, obviously this entire episode is just drunken debauchery, but no, pal, shots are not going to calm down the situation.
Quite the opposite. Yeah, she's pissed. Rebecca's pissed that Powell pulls them apart. She's like, I was ready to, slap him, punch him, something physical.
Right, yes.
So she gets pulled away. And then somehow, again, the guy on the bar with the sparkler, and I'm remembering now it was a drum. He was playing a drum, and then Zied gets the drum.
Yes, and Zied starts playing the bongo.
Okay, no. Okay. This bothered me so much, and it's just because I'm a pretentious asshole. But it is not a bongo! It is a djembe. A bongo is double. You can't have a single if you insist, but they're usually double. And Rebecca just kept saying, like, how sexy it is he plays the bongo.
Saying bongo.
She kept saying bongo. Stop it. It's a djembe. Just call it the name it is. And the reason it bothered me is because it is a Tunisian instrument. Like, they have those in Tunis.
Oh, nice.
And one of my fondest memories ever is driving in, oh my God, the traffic. Holy shit. You know the traffic in... Not America.
Oh my gosh, yes,
right?
Absolutely.
In a lot of places. It's
oh my gosh, in
crazy.
developing countries especially.
Ooh, yeah, driving to the beach, 2-lane highway, barreling towards the beach, oncoming traffic. Both of our cars in our party are driving in both lanes, passing a djembe back and forth between the windows. So we could play the same songs to each other. It was so dangerous. And I still have that djembe.
Oh my gosh.
I still have it. It's pink. It's in my living room. So I was like, please, let's give it its proper name.
That story is outrageous. That's amazing. What a memorable moment for sure.
Yes.
And when I saw that drum come out, I thought, damn, I'm going to have to look up the name of that drum. Don't know what that thing's called. I wonder if Sammy knows. Maybe Sammy knows the name of that drum. And then Rebecca said bongo, and I thought, oh, perfect. But no, not perfect.
Nope.
He was cute, though, playing that drum.
He was cute, and she was so impressed.
She was enamored. She was sexually aroused.
I mean, panty drop. Like, what?
Exactly.
She's in the bathroom fuming that Sarper then gets on the bar and takes Zied's thunder, like steals his thunder by dancing.
Okay, she got livid about that. Again, Rebecca, like, calm down. Let's just calm down a little bit.
Right? Trust me, no one is impressed by Sarper dancing on that bar as they are by Zied.
And no one else is pissed that he did it. Like, especially Zied. Like, Zied doesn't care.
Yeah.
It's just, like, going along with the vibe. It's almost more of a compliment to Zied that Sarper got up there, because what is a bigger compliment than your musical talent? Moving someone so much that they have to climb up on the bar and start dancing.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How awkward would it have been if everyone just stood there looking at him, Rebecca? Did you want them to all just stare at him like he had two heads? No, like dance a little.
Right. So Rebecca's a little bit...
She's riled. She's riled and she wants to be. And then who says, how do I dance to this? I'm like, how the fuck do you think you dance to this? Just move your body, like shake your hips. What do you mean? It's a drum. It's the oldest instrument in the world. Just dance.
I loved, though, when Rebecca asked him where he learned how to do that, and in their interview, Rebecca asks him, what else can you bongo on? And Zied immediately, like, he doesn't skip a beat. He says, you.
Yeah. You.
And Rebecca's like, let's do it.
If that didn't give me a visual, I'm telling you.
It was just like he didn't even have to pause or think. He was just like, you. Yeah, I know the answer to that. Okay, then Zied goes even further to defend Rebecca, and he tells Sarper that he needs to talk to Rebecca, not him.
Yes. Yep. Because Rebecca told him to.
To say that. But he does it.
He does it like a good little boy. Mm-hmm. You know what else he does? Flirts with Jenny. I loved every second of that. Yeah, because Rebecca comes up and says, are you flirting? And Jenny's like, well, he started it.
So funny. So then we do finally get the apology from Sarper to Rebecca. He apologizes multiple times before Rebecca will accept it.
Yeah. She just wants to be upset with him.
Right. She just doesn't want to let it go. And then they do finally cheers their glasses, and she gives the biggest eye roll.
Ooh.
Well, luckily things turn away from them for a little while. We get some interactions with the other cast members. Pau can't believe that Guillermo won't stop staring at her boobs.
I did really enjoy Russ saying, well, what do you expect? They're out. They're out for everybody to see. Are we not supposed to stare, Pau?
Do you know what I really loved that Russ said? She'll poke Sumit's eye out with her boob.
It was that little dig at his height.
Oh, I didn't take it at that. I just took it as like Pau's boobs like sticking out so far. But yeah, maybe the height thing. Yeah.
I mean, clearly Sumit wouldn't mind. We know
both
that
of
much.
those things, right? It's both of those things.
No, I mean, yes, you dress however you want, and you are not for the male gaze, and people should look in your face. But also,
there we go.
You got something nice there, and it is on display.
I can't say I wouldn't be taking a little peek or two. But yes, the bromance continues with Sumit and Sarper. They start dancing.
That was a treat.
Jenny says that Sarper really brings out the animal in Sumit.
So many animal references with them. She was a tigress last week. He's an animal this week.
But it's Sarper who brings it out.
Right. But then they say, oh, see, you can have fun without alcohol. And Sumit just looks at her and shakes his head. Like, absolutely not. And I'm like, he's secretly drinking, Jenny. Clearly, people are sneaking him shots.
Right. Did I miss that? Did they have an agreement that Sumit isn't drinking this night?
Yeah, did you miss that? In the car,
okay.
Rebecca, somebody who was sitting across from them said, hey, Sumit, if you don't drink, maybe you'll get more of that homework from last night or whatever. Some more of the animal noises or something.
Yes.
He said, okay, well then I'm not going to drink. And Jenny said, oh, that's all I have to do? Okay.
I do remember that now in reference to the homework. Okay, yeah. But right, it's like, come on, he's getting some shots, around the back of the bar, some booby shots off Pau.
There ain't no way to be secret about that. He's not doing booby body shots off Pau in secret.
Yeah, true. That could never be kept under wraps.
Not discreet at all.
Well, unfortunately, you're looking forward to did not come through this week.
What was it? Remind me.
Well, first Kara says, Party Guillermo is out. And Guillermo's response is, Party Guillermo's always out.
No, it's not.
And then Thais eggs them on to kiss.
Yeah, so there's like a whole thing we haven't even talked about yet with Kara and Guillermo. So let's get into that. I just love their dynamic when they're cute and happy and carefree.
Yeah.
And Kara broke my heart in the interview when she said, I never know which Guillermo I'm going to get, whether I'm going to get the icy cold Guillermo or the warm, fun, nice Guillermo. And it just really struck me because that is such a hard position to be in, if even just for a co-parent. Let's take their relationship out of it, but if you're meeting up to exchange your kid and you know that, okay, this is gonna be a nightmare, we're contentious, this is, gonna be hard, but I'll get through it. Or the opposite, okay, this is gonna be fine, we're just gonna say hi, pleasantries, great, good relationship, bye. But to show up and never know, oh, is he going to be this way? Is he going to be that way? How do I have to play my side? Because is he be an ice cold asshole? Do I need to play off that? Right? The unknown would drive me personally crazy. I just want to know where we stand. Are you an ice cold asshole to me? Let's function on that. Are you going to be warm and pleasant? Let's go with that. But to never know?
The inconsistency has to be really fucking confusing.
And just really heartbreaking for her, especially if she does have any sort of feelings for him.
Definitely. So they do not kiss.
He kisses her hand, Emily.
He kisses her hand, and she's happy with that?
Yes, that's
I don't think she was happy with that.
Well, she was pleased that they were touching at all because, married people do usually touch, she said.
Right.
He just seems so withholding. And that is such a hard place to be in.
Oh, well, you know what just occurred to me too, though, is that when she was looking back on these scenes in her interview, it's obviously after the fact, and we saw on Next Week that they definitely did make out that night.
They did. That's true.
So when she's commenting on the hand kiss, she already knows that maybe that she knows their relationship so well, that kiss on the hand is maybe what led to their makeout sesh.
Yeah.
And who knows what else happened that night.
I hope so. Well, like one of the ladies says to her, who would say no to this? And gestures up and down. Like, how dare either of you beautiful people reject each other?
Right. Oh my gosh. Because at the very beginning of the bar scene, when Kara's dancing up on him,
yes,
like backing her butt up into him, and then he grabs her hair.
He shoves her head down and then grabs the nape of her neck. What?
Okay, they were not joking about Guillermo being the alpha in the bedroom, just like pushing her around here and there. And they were both like hot for each other in that moment.
Yeah, he knows that's what she likes. And he's just like,
exactly.
A little taste? Like, I don't know. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Because, and it does make me wonder though, that if he is being this withholding, because if he breaks that dam, there's no hope. Like, he can't open the floodgates because then there's no coming back from that. Sexually, emotionally, whatever it is, he has to hold that barrier. Because we saw that little glimpse, like, if they even dance on each other, it's going to be...
I think that's spot on. They can't open the floodgates, but they might be tonight at the bar. Well, then everyone's still just chilling at the bar, sitting around that table there, and Patrick brings up Rebecca's Sarper drama, and Shekinah just tries to immediately shut it right down.
Well, they've been having conflict this whole episode, and of course last episode. They cannot stand each other. She cannot stand him. Everything out of his mouth. I will say they did put it to bed, Sarper and Rebecca, seemingly, right? We'd already been through that. We as the audience are already bored of it. We need to move on, Patrick.
Right, Please don't. The fuck on. And Patrick brings it back up. And it's just like, yeah, let it go. Let it go.
So I'm just saying, yeah, Shekinah had a right to be like, just don't even start again. Why are you starting with that? That's been settled.
Yes, and that is understandable. Like, let's just move on from that. Okay, but during this whole segment, when Shekinah says that Patrick thinks the whole female race are gold diggers. Female race, Sammy.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes.
I cannot talk shit on somebody. Like, I'm a podcaster. Like, the number of times I've stumbled on my words, the number of bloopers that don't go out there. Like, I gotta give her a little slack, but that made me giggle. The whole female race.
Listen, like I said, I'm the only superior race is the female race, and I will stand by that.
So do you think Patrick has a poor man mentality?
I do think Patrick has a... I don't know what she meant by... I mean, I do know what she meant by that.
I don't really know what she meant either.
Yeah, it was meant to be an insult, of course, but there's a lot to be said for a poor man's mentality, first of all. Like, that should be hard. Like, you gotta have mental fortitude to be poor. But I think he does, because he's come up to his wealth. Like, he is a pretty well-to-do guy, from what I understand, just seeing the things he has and stuff. That was not given to him. His father, he still supports his father in Brazil, so yes. I think definitely money is a big part to him personally in his relationship and in life in general. I have to say, I felt like Shekinah was gaslighting Patrick.
Oh, whoa.
And he called it too, because he said, this is literally what you guys are talking about, money. But then when I talk about it, you say that I'm calling you gold diggers, but you're literally talking about money. And then Shekinah says, we're talking about it because money and sex are the two things we're here for. He's like, that's why I'm talking about it.
And then she won't let him use the term big wallet.
Yeah.
But it's literally just different words for the same thing that she's been saying and talking about.
So I did feel a little bad for Patrick. I feel like he should take the hint and, like, you're not going to get anywhere with this, so just let it go. But she was going round and round with him, and I'm like, you guys are actually saying the same thing.
Right. Well, and then things really escalated with Shekinah and Thais, because Shekinah tries to tell Kara what Patrick said to Guillermo about getting half of her money. She starts on it into that, and she never finishes that. Like, Kara still doesn't know that conversation went down, as far as what we see, because Shekinah starts down that road and tries to share this information with Kara, and Thais gets fucking livid. Just like the biggest show of anger that we've seen from Thais. Like, so pissed.
She comes to Patrick's defense, apparently, is kind of what she's trying to do, right? Don't say that about my husband or whatever it is.
Exactly, because Shekinah was just berating Patrick for bringing up old shit. And now Shekinah is trying to bring up old shit about Patrick. And I think that probably really set Thais off. Like, what the fuck? Like, you just shut my man down about bringing up old shit that's already passed. Like, why are you now bringing up some old shit to stir up new shit about old shit? Yeah.
Well, shit. And she gets in her face. But Shekinah pointed at her, Emily. Shekinah stuck her. Don't point at Thais. And there was some dishes being thrown or drinks being spilled.
Shattered glass. Yeah. Things escalate really quickly, and I will say that a lot of mean names were thrown around, a lot of derogatory words, but the absolute worst one that was discussed by multiple cast members was when Shekinah told Thais, go back to your country.
Yeah. The way the energy in that room changed the second those words left her mouth.
Yeah.
Everybody was on Shekinah's side. Kara was on Shekinah's side. Was it Pau sitting
Shekinah's
next to her?
side?
Yes,
Thais' side.
No, they were not.
Shekinah's the one who said it.
No, I'm saying before that. Before Shekinah said that, everybody was on Shekinah's side. They were like...
Before she said it.
They were like, oh, Thais is coming at her. Why is Thais getting so physical? And Pau was on one side, I think it was, and Kara was on the other, and they were both just kind of like, whoa, Thais, back off. And then Shekinah said, go back to your country. They immediately panned to Pau, and the look of shock and awe on her face, and everybody else was like, it was like a record scratch. Like, what?
Could not believe she had said that. And then even when Guillermo walks up to the table and Kara recounts it to Guillermo, and it almost looked like Kara was watching Guillermo's reaction.
Oh, she was.
When I tell him this, how's he going to react? And then she was elated at his reaction of being utterly pissed.
No, because she was looking at him because she knew what his reaction was going to be, and she was excited for everybody to see Taya's reaction, because she's like, get this is so crazy. Because I've done that before too, where you're like, come here, listen to this, because you know the person's gonna freak the fuck out, and you're like so pumped to see them freak out about it. She knew Guillermo would be pissed, and he was. And what Guillermo said really pulled at my heartstrings, and honestly made me, unsurprisingly, very emotional. But he just said, we are all immigrants here, and that's exactly what we deal with in this country. It just is so poignant because again, third tier, Emily. We down in the dumpsters here with this one.
We down here.
But there's these, little gems of truth and reality, and like, these are real people with real lives and real immigration statuses, and people like Shekinah walking around saying shit like, go back to your country, is exactly what threatens their actual families.
Everything Guillermo said was so spot on. It just hit the nail on the head. And he even commented on current events as well. He said, because it's literally the fight we've been having in America. That's the reason this comment bothers him. And so that was so great that he pointed that out, and that he was forthcoming about that, especially in that moment. And he even went so far as to confront Sarper about it.
So, yeah. So Shekinah and Sarper leave. Sarper's not happy about this either, let's be clear. He knows Shekinah said some fucked up shit too, because he told her, he's like, you can't do that. You can't say, like, on the walk out. He's like, you can't do that.
So he'll say it to her, but then when Guillermo confronts him about it, he will not. He'll stick by Shekinah. He won't admit it to anyone else but Shekinah, I think.
Exactly. And you got to give it to Sarper and Shekinah that way. I've said that before about them too. They're somehow oddly loyal to each other.
They are fiercely loyal to each other. Or they were,
Right. Yeah. So, yeah, they get up and walk out. Guillermo follows them, puts a hand on Sarper's shoulder and says, what happened? What happened? And Shekinah says, absolutely not. Nope. Well, Sarper's crazy eyes come out, and he starts telling Guillermo to back the fuck off, which, I don't know. There were people getting in the middle of them at the end. I think we're going to see more of this next week.
Trying to physically separate them from each other, right? Oh my gosh, if they could stretch this bar scene out any longer, they fucking will. Yep, we're going to get more of the bar scene next week. Yep. All right.
Oh, well, I was going to say, I hope this doesn't put a damper on Guillermo's libido, but I don't think it does. I think it hypes it up, because then they make out next week.
Oh, it hypes it up. Yeah.
He's like, just get on a fight.
That's right. He's like macho, and but he didn't get that energy out in the fight. Yeah. So then he gets it out in the bedroom on Kara.
Yeah. But like in a loving way.
In a sexual.
In a sexy way.
Not in a loving way, in a sexually dominant way.
Yes. Yes.
We know what's happening. We know what's coming. Instead of saying what I'm looking forward to next week, I actually wanted to say what I know that you are looking forward to next week, because the instant I saw that Kara and Guillermo actually do make out, and it's not just a little peck, okay? It's a full-blown, sexy, hot makeout. I thought, I know what Sammy's looking forward to. I know Sammy.
Yes, I am. Listen, I don't love side tongue, but I wasn't bothered. We'll see how next week goes.
Are Kara and Guillermo the one exception to you being okay with side tongue?
They might be. We might have found it. We'll see. I'll report back.
Oh, but we didn't even touch on the fact that Thais was drinking non-alcoholic beverages the entire night. And then when they get back to the castle, she's nauseous.
And smells all the food.
Pregnancy scare.
Don't think I didn't clock her ordering a mocktail. And I think they very clearly turned the sound up on her. saying, "Do you make mocktails?" Like, they could have let that slide under the radar, but they made sure we heard that she ordered a mocktail right in the beginning when they got to the bar.
Definitely.
Is she? Do you think she's pregnant? I mean, we haven't had any reports in like real life.
I was gonna say no, because she's on social media and she's not pregnant. So sadly, if she were not that public, I would question it. But she's very public, so
True.
Damn it, sadly. I mean, but happily, because we also publicly know that they're divorced.
Yeah, that didn't go well. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Darn it. I'm looking forward also, though, to finding out that Sumit has secrets that might make Jenny divorce him.
Right.
The fuck kind of secrets are these, Sumit? Come on, you're vanilla. You don't even know what kinky is. What's happening?
Something to do with his pro wrestling interest? No, I don't know.
Oh, God. It's, of course, about his family. We know it's about his family.
What else? What the fuck else could it be about? Or that one friend who way back in the cafe was causing drama.
Oh, right.
Well, I'm looking forward to wilderness therapy. Hello.
Base camp. Okay.
Drop them off, send them off hiking.
Listen, if you have never pitched a tent with your partner, then you do not know your partner. Okay.
Ooh, there we go. Oh my gosh, that is so reminiscent of last season's wilderness adventure, in which, one of their tasks is to pitch a tent together. And I just remember Rob and Sophie had the biggest blow-up explosion because can you imagine Sophie camping, trying to set up a tent?
Oh, sweet Sophie. No, but I also can't imagine Rob doing it.
Right, exactly. The two of them. Exactly.
Couple quick questions, Emily. Kara and Guillermo. I'm nervous.
Let's do it.
Are they still in love?
Aw, no, I don't think so. I think
Emily.
they still have love for each other. And I think it goes deeper than their son, like I've said in many previous episodes. Like, it's deeper than just their mutual love for their son. It's based on events of this episode. I think they still have love for each other, but no, they're not still in love.
Okay. Do they have chemistry?
Yes. Okay. No question there. And like, very good chemistry.
Right? Like, is it just the sexual tension has been building this whole time? And so it's even better?
Right. Maybe so.
Was Guillermo in it for the visa?
No, I don't think so.
I've never gotten that vibe from him.
Same.
I would be very surprised if that were the case.
Never have, and I still don't.
Yeah. Who wears the pants?
Oh, Kara wears the pants, but they both wish Guillermo did.
Okay. Hit it. Spot on. Yep.
Right.
Did you think they would end up here?
Aw. I think I did because of what we saw on their most recent season of Happily Ever After. Yeah. I mean, if that in-between update hadn't come out, like before that most recent season they were on, I would have said no way. But because we saw them really struggling on Happily Ever After, then yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, if this was the tell-all when she announced her pregnancy, you could not have convinced me they would be here. No way.
Yeah.
But that last season was pretty rough.
Yeah.
My 90-day takeaway is a parenting tip brought to us by Guillermo's mother, which is that I shall teach my sons to kiss any girl that talks shit about them. What?
And then he wouldn't kiss her in that moment. I mean, he does shortly thereafter, but...
Talk more shit, Kara. He won't kiss you. Oh my gosh,
that's so funny. It's like just such old-fashioned advice, like when your parents tell you, oh, they're only teasing you because they like you.
Mm-hmm. He only pulled your pigtails because he likes you. Exactly.
Just so funny. Well, Sammy, my 90-day takeaway is A bongo drum has 2 drums and a djembe has 1.
Thank you, Emily. Thank you.
That's it, Fiancé Freaks. If you liked this episode, be sure to match our freak by subscribing, leaving a review, and following 90 Day Fiancé Freaks on social media for more.
Thanks for listening. We'll see you next time.